Does she need to go? Did he examine her?
Dr. Berg says she's brain damaged. Slightly brain damaged. I told him he was slightly incompetent, and I hope someday soon he'd be slightly dead. He claims not to know why she was taking so much. That's why he's eager to put her away. He's afraid of malpractice. I told him I was considering it. Irresponsible piece.
Why did you write him the prescription? Doesn't he know?
Oh, honey, it's not just him. She's got a doctor. Everyone.
That's how she does it. She goes to a doctor for back spasms and gets a prescription. A day or two later, she goes back, says she lost her pills, and he writes another one. Then next week, she pulls a muscle, more pills. Then the dosage is wrong, more pills. Over and over until she makes one too many trips and he says, "I'm not prescribing anymore." And she pulls a sheaf of prescription receipts from her purse and says, "I'll go to the AMA and have your ass in court for over-prescribing me." She genuinely threatens these men and they give into her.
You knew this was going on? Different tactic today. Even at her wounded best, still a wilting hothouse flower. She made me look like Bette Davis. I tried to goad her into it. Come on, Mom, give me your speech about the greatest generation and tell about the claw hammers. It was like the guy in the cartoon with the frog that only sings for him.
It wouldn't have done any good. Dr. Burke's part of the same generation.
Greatest generation, my ass! Are they really considering all the generations? I'm sure there's some generations from the Iron Age that could defeat. And plus, what makes them so great anyway? Remember that stunt she pulled when we checked her into the psych ward?
Which time?
How was it there?
Big speech, she's getting clean, the whole sacrifice she's making for her family.
Right, how she's let her family down, but now she wants to prove she's a good family member.
She smuggled Darvasa into the psych ward. In her vagina.
I'm sorry about you, girl.
Me too, Barbara. If I had it my way, y'all would have never known.
Do you think it's a temporary thing?
Who knows? We've been married a long time.
That's what my mom and dad. They get to cap the end of considering that long.
Karen, he killed himself.
Yeah, but still.
Is there something going on between you and little Charles?
I don't know that I'm comfortable talking about that.
Because you know he is our first cousin.
Give me a break.
You know you should listen to the children.
I'm almost 45. I put those thoughts behind me a long time ago. Anyways, I had a hysterectomy a year before last.
Why?
Cervical cancer.
I didn't know that.
Neither did
I
I.
didn't tell anybody except Charles. That's where it started between me and him.
Why not? Why wouldn't you tell anyone?
And hear those comments from Mom for the rest of my life? She doesn't need another excuse to treat me like some damaged baby.
You might tell us.
You weren't here to tell us about you and Bill.
That's different.
Why? Because it's you and not me.
No, because divorce is an embarrassing public admission of defeat. Cancer's cancer. You can't really help that. We're your sister. We might have given you some comfort.
I just don't feel that connection very keenly.
I feel very connected to the both of you.
We never see you. You were never around. You haven't
But
been
it's not
around.
that connection.
You think if you tether yourself to this place in mind only, you don't need to actually appear.
You know me that well.
No, and that's my point. I can't perpetuate these myths of family or sisterhood anymore. We're all just people, randomly connected by a random selection of cells. Nothing more.
When did you get so cynical?
That's funny coming from you.
Bitter, sure, but random selection of cells?
Maybe my cynicism flowered with the realization that the obligation of caring for our parents was mine alone.
Don't give me that! I participated in every goddamn
You had enough to let
You and Carol! I had my own family to think about.
That's your excuse. As if having a child alleviated you of all
So
responsibility.
now I'm being criticized by procreating.
No, I'm not criticizing. Do what you want. You did. Dylan did.
And if you didn't, that's not my fault.
Exactly. So don't put this sister thing down on me now, alright? I don't like it. I haven't thought it for a long time. When I leave here and leave for good, I won't feel any more sorry than you two did.
Who says we don't? Are you leaving here?
Charles and I are going to New York.
What the hell are you gonna do in New York?
We have plans.
Like what?
None of your business.
You can't just go to New York.
This isn't whimsy. This isn't pleading. This is unlike anything I've ever felt before
comfortable leaving Mom here?
Do you? You think she was difficult while Dad was alive? Think about what it'll be like now. You can't imagine the cumulative effect after a month, after a year, after many years. You can't imagine. And even if you could only imagine for yourself. For yourself, the favorite.
Christ, Mom pulled that on me the other day about Dad. I was his favorite.
Well, that's not true. You weren't his favorite. I was. Your mom's favorite. Thanks, I leave.
But she said Dad was heartbroken when we moved to Boulder.
Mom was heartbroken, not Dad. She was convinced you left to get away from her.
Well, if you were Daddy's favorite, you took his suicide kind of person.
No, Daddy killed himself for his own reasons.
And what were those
I
reasons?
don't know.
Aren't you angry with him?
No. If he's better off now, which I don't doubt he is, who are we to begrudge him that?
His daughter. Yeah. And I'm furious. That's something she should have reported on. His silence, his melancholy. He could have talked to me, us, included us, helped us, and talked to us.
You might not have liked what you heard. What if the truth of the matter is that Beverly Weston never liked you, or any of us, or had any special feeling of any kind for his children?
You know that's not true!
How do you?
You said you his favorite.
Only because you recognized the kindred spirit.
Sorry, but your no theory or accidental genetics doesn't fly with me. I believe he had a responsibility greater than he thought. We all do!
But what was that?
I just can't believe what was that, don't
You
you?
live in Florida.
When are you and little Charles leaving?
Weeks, if not months. And his name is Charlie.
What about your job and your house?
I've been taking care of myself way longer than you've been in charge. Karen, you're going back to Miami, right?
Yes.
There you go, Barb. You want to know what we're doing about Mom? Karen and I will leave you. If you want to stay and deal with her, that's your decision. If you don't like it, that's your prerogative. But nobody gets to point a finger at me. Nobody.
Is the coast clear?
Never very.
What are you watching?
Television.
May I watch it with you?
I wish you would. Are you mad at me?
No.
I was trying to be brave.
I know.
I wanted people to see that I got what I wanted, and because of that, I'm not a loser.
Hey, you're my hero.
Here, I wrote this for you.
Rachi, get yourself together.
Are you all staying at my place?
No, I gotta take care of this goddamn dog.
You know you're welcome.
Oh, look, little Charles is watching the television again. No, I was just so much television. It's basically rotted his brain.
I'm sure that's not true.
What was it I caught you watching the other day?
I don't remember.
You don't remember some stupid game show about swapping wives?
I don't remember.
Don't remember?
Come on, Maddie's face.
Too bad there isn't a job for you to sit around all day watching television.
Maddie's
But
face.
then I guess that you wouldn't like it then, because it constitutes as having a job.
Maddie's face.
Did I send you that fire from the shoe store once?
Maddie's face. We're gonna go get in that car right now and go home. And if you say one more mean thing to that boy, I'm gonna kick your bad Irish ass onto the highway. You hear me?
What the hell did you just say?
You kids go outside. Look, I don't understand this meanness. I look at you and your sister and the way you talk to people, and I don't understand it. I just can't understand why folks can't be respectful of one another. I don't think there's any excuse for it. My family never treated each other that way.
That's because your family is
You would better not say anything about my family right now. I mean it. We buried a man today I love very much, and any faults he may have had, he was a good, kind, and decent person. And to hear you tear to your own son on a day like today dishonors Beverly's memory. We have been married for 38 years. I wouldn't trade them for anything. But if you can't find a generous place in your heart for your own son, we're not going to make it to 39.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Fine.
No, I quit years ago.
So did I. Just sounded good. Hey, Barbara.
Yeah.
At that horrible, horrible dinner, did it seem like anything might be going on between Ivy and little Charles?
Oh, I'm not so sure I'm comfortable talking about this.
Please, just tell me if there's anything.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, that can't happen.
This is going to be very difficult to explain. Ivy and little Charles have always marched to their own, and obviously I would expect this to be toughest on you.
Barbara.
I think they're very much love, or at least they think they are. I mean, what's the difference, right? And I realize it's pretty unorthodox for cousins to get together these days. But believe it or
They're not
not,
cousins!
What?
They're not cousins. Little Charles is not your cousin. He is your brother. Oh, he's your blood brother. He's not your cousin. He's your father's son. And that is why Ivy and little Charles cannot get together.
No.
Listen.
Go in the kitchen! Stay in the kitchen! Everyone go back in the kitchen! No, it's not. Are you sure?
Yes,
Who else knows about this?
you do and I do.
Uncle Charlie doesn't suspect?
We haven't discussed it.
What?
We haven't discussed it, okay?
Did Dad know?
I'm not proud of this, you know?
Really? You people amaze me. What, were you drunk?
I wasn't drunk. I know it may be hard for you to believe, knowing me the way that you've seen me all of these years, but I'm more than that. I'm more than your big fat Aunt Maggie Bay. Charlie's right. Of course, as he always is. I don't understand why little Charles is such a disappointment to me. I guess I'm more disappointed for him than anything. I made that mistake years ago, but that mistake ends here.
If Ivy found out about this, it would destroy her.
I'm sure as hell not gonna be the one to tell her. You have to tell her.
Why me?
You said you were the one who was gonna start running things around here.
Is she clean? Clean-ish.
So she's not clean.
The woman's had brain damage, Dougie. If you think I'm gonna strip search her after every time she slurs a word.
You know the difference.
She's moderately.
Moderately.
You don't like moderately? Fine, well, let's say tolerably.
Is she clean or not?
Back off. We're trying to get by here, okay?
Nervous.
Why? I mean, that's not.
Why not?
Just getting back into some kind of rhythm around here, and you come in here with your little issues.
I have to tell her, don't I? We're leaving for New York tomorrow.
That's not a good idea.
Good idea.
For you and little Charles to take the stay any further.
Where is this coming from?
I just got to thinking about it, and I think it's a little weird. That's all.
Well, it's not up to you.
Punishment is sweet, and sure you can rule out the one singular man you're related to.
I happen to love the man I'm related.
Love. People can convince themselves they love painted rock. Looks great. What is it? Catfish. Catfish. It's my favorite. You think I should get help? I think you should rethink the entire proposition. New York City is a ridiculous idea. You can't just go to New York. You'll break a hip. You'll eat your catfish. You're infuriating. I'm not one messing around with my cousin. I have lived in this town year in and year out, hoping against hope. Don't get all personal colors on me. Wipe that tragic look off your face and eat your catfish. Who are you to speak to me like this? Howdy, Mom.
What's howdy about?
Look, catfish. Karen! You hungry?
Ivy, she's smiling. Like me.
Mom.
To talk about.
Barbara, quiet.
Fine, screw it. Do whatever you want.
Mom, I have something to tell you.
Ivy's a lesbian.
What?
Barbara.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Did you eat your catfish? Barbara, stop it. Eat your fish. Barbara, eat your fish. Eat your fish. Eat the goddamn catfish right now. I swear I'm gonna. What the hell?
I have something to say.
Are we throwing things? Not just throwing things. We can all throw things.
Charles and I.
Carol, little spill in here.
Charles and
You don't want
I.
to throw things with me.
Barbara, stop it. Charles and I.
Little Charles.
Charles and I.
Little Charles.
Charles and
Little
I.
Charles.
Barbara.
You have to say little Charles or she won't know what you're talking about.
Little Charles and I. Little Charles and I are.
Little Charlie, your brother and sister. I know that.
What? No, listen. Little Charles and I. We're.
Little Charlie, your brother and sister. I've known the entire time. I told you. No one.
Don't listen to her. Mom, what are you?
I knew the whole time you were married and everything. Charlie didn't know too, he was smoking all that rap.
It's the pills talking.
Pills can't talk.
Wait.
It's about time you both know now that you're older. Never know for my name.
What are you talking about?
Dog came to the benefit of little Charlie. Break his little heart. Tell me, how did you find out?
Why would you tell me this? Why in God's name would you tell me this? I just.
Hey now.
You're monsters.
You crazy, man.
Picking the bones of the rest of us. Monsters!
Listen,
We belong buried.
I told you I didn't know what to do.
I won't let you do this to me.
God damn it, listen to me! I tried to protect you!
I won't let you change my story.
You can't just leave me like this!
Well, we'll go anyway. We'll still go in, and you will never see me again.
It was Mom who told you, not me! It's Mom's fault!
See me again. There's no difference.
You knew the whole time we couldn't let Ivy and little Charles run off. This wouldn't be right. Ivy's place was right here.
She said she's leaving anyway.
Ivy's a sweet girl, and I love her to death, but she ain't headstrong. Not like you.